After watching the trailer of this film, I thought to myself, this film reminds me of two films, Saving Private Ryan and Day of the Dead. Yeah, this review is definitely going to be bloody. So Overlord is a new film directed by Julius Avery and it stars Jovan Obito. He was from Fences. He had an outstanding performance in that role. And also Wyatt Russell, who came from Black Mirrors. So this film's all about these soldiers that sent on a mission on the eve of D-Day. What is D-Day? D-Day happened on June 6 in 1944 in World War II, in which Allied forces invade northern France by the means of beach landings in Normandy. Oh man, you gotta love your history, man. These soldiers were sent on a mission to destroy this radio tower located in a church, but their plane crashed and 5 soldiers survived the crash and they continued the mission. And while they continued the mission, they discovered something out of the ordinary, and that is zombies' brains. When I first saw the trailer, I noticed that J.J. Abrams' name was attached to this film, and I thought to myself, okay, I'm really intrigued. I'm gonna walk to that theater. Then I had to stop, walk back to my regular position. Then I realized that J.J. Abrams was attached to Cloverfield Paradox, and that movie was trash. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go in the film with a closed mind, and that's exactly what I did. I went into this film with a closed mind, so therefore my heart won't be broken. After watching this film, I would say that this film was quite fun. It's more like a dumb fun, a type of fun you had to turn your brain off and don't think about the logic. It's more like a World War II with a small dosage of zombieism. That, I don't know, it's not a word. I kind of made up a word, but I'm gonna go with it. Zombieism. I have to say, at the beginning of the film, the first 5 minutes was tense, and the film did a really good job of making me interested and captivated into the movie. Julius Avery did a really good job of directing that scene, but after the crash, the pacing decides to slow down. There's a long period of time where these 5 soldiers were pretty much just walking in the wilderness, walking in the woods, and staying at a house and just talking. I have to say the performances was decent in this film. The Jovan Obito, I feel like he was more of an audience character because he had the most screen time in this film. Wyatt Russell plays the colonel in this film, and I thought to myself that his performance was decent. Just on the decent level. Some scenes that he acted in was kind of below average. I wouldn't blame him, only if the dialogue and script was a little bit better. This is one thing he says where it's really funny. I remember I pretty much laughed when he said it. He said something like, "Friends die." I'm like, I wouldn't really take this film too seriously, but there's times where the film tries to take itself seriously. The atmosphere of this film is more like a dark, gritty, fun type of vibe, and there's not a lot of horror element. There's more like a couple jump scares, but that's pretty much it. And the main villain of this film, I call him the B-rated version of Michael Shannon. He did a decent job with his performance. When I was watching the trailer, I was thinking to myself, there's going to be like a soldiers versus zombie, or soldiers inside a zombie apocalypse, but it's not actually that. It's more like a World War II film with a small dosage of zombies, because there's like 2 zombies in this film, and I was just like, their performances were decent, so I wouldn't be taking the performances way too seriously. The tone does seem a little inconsistent. Sometimes they try to make it funny, sometimes they try to make it serious, and the 2 tones doesn't really mesh. I have to give Overlord a Michael Keaton Batman. This is a film you can absolutely check out and have a good time with. Action sequences was cool, the gun battles was intense. Not consistent on its tone, but hey, you can't have it your way. So guys, have you seen Overlord? What are your thoughts on Overlord? And what is your favorite zombie movie? And what is your favorite World War film? Let me know, comment below, and let's talk about it. And I'll see you guys in the next review. And if you like everything you see and you agree, click right here, join me in the Batman family. I have more Batman-tastic reviews in the way. You have been warned. Till then, ciao.